Okay.
How
All right,
we
doing?
did it. We did it. Oh, the beam's
man.
still there.
Yeah, I couldn't get rid of it. It was...
All right. That's okay.
We're working on it.
I guess we'll deal with it.
Yeah, the aesthetic is just so bad.
It kind of ruins it. I don't even know if should we even record.
It's very solid, I will say. It's got to be doing something. Like, it's probably holding up the whole roof.
It seems
this thing is, it feels really heavy. It's really
pretty
solid.
integral. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, it can stay. I'll take care of it in post, actually. I'll just clone stamp it out. Yeah, this episode won't release until September, but it'll be worth it.
Beautiful.
Ortiz into deep right field. Back is Sheffield. We'll see you later tonight.
He gives it to Wycheck.
There's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos. It will be a home run.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Pass caught by Des Bryant.
Today's my birthday.
I knew that. Happy birthday. Yeah, that's why.
You to know that. I was just telling the people on the pod.
Is why I called you on this. I brought you on this call. This is your birthday present.
This is why I couldn't do earlier.
Yeah, the first...
There's too many things.
I'm going to make your birthday about me. The first episode of this show I recorded with Alec Poulianis, friend of the show. It was his birthday when we recorded that. So I guess this is just the show that people come on when it's their birthday.
What else would you rather do?
I know. I think we recorded... No, I put out an episode on my birthday. I didn't record... I don't think I recorded it on my birthday. Maybe I did. I think you and I may have recorded. It was like right after the Super Bowl. I don't know.
You want to do
not
your
about
favorite
that.
things
it's
on your birthday.
Happy birthday.
No, I want to do our favorite things on our birthday. So we're
we're
on the podcast.
We're here to have a picnic. Had no idea when it was going to start.
Yeah, that was today.
Yeah. So did you stay under a rock and not learn any new information about March Madness over the weekend?
I personally did continue to stay under that rock, but the algorithm on Instagram apparently knows that I like sports. I like sports. I like sometimes I'll get suggestions on houses. Because then it's like, oh, this guy likes houses.
Yeah. Billy Idol.
Design.
You get a lot of Billy Idol songs.
I
assume just
not even
right
after that last conversation. I don't, and I get I'll get like PT exercises. Get a lot of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instability.
It's like this guy. Yeah, this guy likes a lot of old references. He must have some weak joints.
Yeah. They're like, this is how to heal your arthritis.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like when I used to have like ads on Spotify, I would get I think because of my genre of music, I would get a ton of like BetterHelp ads, like the online like therapy.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I think everybody.
Are you okay? You've been listening to Death Cab for Cutie a lot. I don't know.
No, yeah. BetterHelp. Yeah. I feel like I get a lot of those too.
So the thing about being under a rock usually though is that, the algorithms can't touch you there. So I guess
it got me.
I guess it came out from the rock.
It's sort of like I clicked on something. I didn't really know what it was, and I have like a little bit of an idea, but I don't know what happened or what.
Okay.
But like I can educatedly guess something.
Okay.
And I'll tell you when we get to that point. So full disclosure from me.
Okay. All right.
And I think I'm just gonna. I don't. Yeah. I actually haven't even looked at the bracket, so I don't even know.
Yeah, well, I have it for you, and we will go through it. If you didn't listen to the last episode, first of all, what's wrong with you? Second of all, Devesh has not been following March Madness at all. He's barely been following Mascot Madness, and
barely following.
He's been following his own madness.
I'm like barely following,
getting ready for his birthday. Anyway, yeah, so he doesn't know, well, he might know a couple things because his rock had Instagram, but
I guess I know one thing.
He might know one thing.
I might know one thing. Yeah.
But he's going to fill out a bracket now, even though the Final Four has already been decided. He's going to fill it out.
The Final Four is decided?
And we are going to test it. Yeah, see?
I thought we were down to the Elite Eight, no?
He is just as clueless about this as he is about Star Wars.
You could name here.
Star Wars, for example.
I think I know more about Star Wars than this.
You might know more about Star Wars.
Because I know like maybe one thing about this, but I know at least 2 or 3 things about Star Wars.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should so we should do a Star Wars character bracket.
Okay.
Right now, let's scrap everything and do that.
Darth Vader, that's a guy. Luke?
That's a guy. He'd probably be a 1 seed.
That's a dude who's Luke's
I would
father.
say Luke would probably be a 1 seed also. Spoiler alert.
Luke?
For
Who was the guy that you're telling me is like, does Darth Vader have another name?
I don't know. I don't want to spoil
Obi-Wan
this for you.
Kenobi?
I kind of want. If you don't know this
Obi-Wan?
information and you have a chance as an adult to experience it for the first time in the year 2026, that's kind of cool. Although I will say that you just said the biggest reveal you already know, which is
what? Obi-Wan Kenobi?
The parentage of Luke Skywalker.
Well, because the line is Luke, I am your father, right? Isn't that the line?
I don't want to be this guy. That is often the misquote of the line. The line is, no, I am your father. But I thought
it's Luke.
That's probably exactly what the people come to this show for, is me being pedantic about things that do not matter whatsoever. But no, yeah, you do. People quote it, Luke, I am your father. The line, if you watch the movie, is he says, no, I am your father. But that doesn't translate as well in a situation
it doesn't,
where you're calling
like,
someone
context.
By name.
Yeah,
right.
Jesus,
but it just
rewrite it.
If I didn't correct you right there, that was going to nag at me for the next hour, and I wouldn't have been able to stay focused on what was going on. So I kind of have to be an asshole like that for my own comfort.
How would
it's
I
even
know
worse,
otherwise?
Honestly. No, how would you know?
How would I know?
How would you know? But
also, these movies are way too long. I'm never gonna get to these.
We've talked about this. They're not actually compared to like modern movies.
3 hours, aren't they?
No.
How long are they? 2 hours?
The original trilogy is like 2 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're pretty short. They're kids' movies, especially the first one. The first one is like a kids' movie.
I remember being a kid and going to Return of the Jedi for a birthday party. I don't remember any of it, but I remember going...
In theaters?
In theaters.
In 1983?
No. When was
Return
of the Jedi?
Jedi came out in 1983. They re-released it in 1997. They may have had some re-releases
the one.
Between. Okay. Yeah. And then...
That's the one I saw.
So you saw it with all the special edition changes. You saw it with the...
Dude, I did not
Sice Noodles singing Jedi Rocks.
Wait, you said 1997? Yeah, 1997 special edition version. I guess that's what I saw.
Yeah, since
I have no idea, dude.
There's a chance people are listening to this on April 1st, April Fool's Day. We could just make this a Derek like Star Wars episode, and
nice.
And that would be like the big prank.
Am I the fool? For April Fool's Day?
Yes, gotcha. Happy birthday! You get to do your favorite thing, which is talk about Star Wars.
Star Wars?
Yes.
Oh my God.
No, actually, I wanted to go in deep today with you to talk about famous Buffalo Bills fans throughout history. And so we were going to start with Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City Bomber.
Horrible.
And we were going to go
we already talked
really
about
deep
him on this
podcast. But we're going to go
podcast.
deep. We're going to go real deep on Timothy McVeigh today.
He might not even be the worst Bills fan.
Do you have someone in mind?
I don't, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Like,
as
Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
For as high as we had the Bills jerseys, for as high as we had the Bills jerseys, I will say, I don't feel good wearing Bills gear. It just doesn't. There's something, I don't know. It's just they got to get better gear. Maybe it's something. They don't translate their gear well. Their gear doesn't translate.
I think their gear looks pretty good. I think it's a nice color blue. I think the logo's elite.
Like the fan stuff, I mean.
Yeah,
like
I think it looks pretty good.
Really?
But I mean, if you don't, I mean, you're not into that stuff.
I'm not really.
So like, does any team's gear appeal to you?
I like some college gear. Like I have a Syracuse hat, which I like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe it's just a pro thing. I don't wear a lot of. I don't wear a lot of any.
you don't do free
sports
advertising. That's
No,
what it
except for
is.
this shirt. Like I have this shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's free
It's a
advertising.
Grafton Peace Pagoda in
Of
Grafton,
course.
New York.
The Grafton Peace. This show is brought to you by the Grafton Peace Pagoda.
Amazing place. Amazing place.
Where you go to do all the things you would normally do in a pagoda, but in Grafton, New York. Grafton Peace Pagoda.
What do you got? Yukon Huskies up there?
Yeah. Yeah. I just
Are you trying to tell me something?
No, Elliot likes this hat because it's
Is that one of the 50
it's
teams
my
Elliot
doggy.
likes?
It's my doggy hat, as he calls it. So
That's nice.
I was wearing that. For him today. So yeah. So let's do a quick Mascot Madness update.
Okay.
Because we are also into the fun-filled four.
I
Did you
voted
vote this time? You did?
Well, because you had me
You voted
vote
on the show.
live. Yeah,
That's right.
that's how we do it. Did I miss a round?
I
didn't miss a round.
I'm trying to remember when we recorded and what round that would have been. So yeah, this is what happened. Though Gritty dominated Dinger. Phillie Phanatic really just G-Wiz had such a good run, and the Phillie Phanatic just came along and absolutely wrecked. 79.9 to 20.1. Just a tough showing for G-Wiz. Mariner Moose ended Raymond's Cinderella run. And the closest matchup was the Stuff the Magic Dragon Sir Purr matchup, the 2 seed versus the 12 seed. The next round will start April 1st at 12:30. So Gritty versus Stuff the Magic Dragon, Phillie Phanatic versus Mariner Moose. Yeah. What do you know about these mascots? What do you know about Gritty and Stuff?
I feel like Gritty, Phillie Phanatic, Gritty. I don't know anything about Stuff.
Yeah.
Wow, Major. I told you Benny the Bull wasn't all that.
He got upset by Mariner Moose, yeah.
Yeah, Phillie Phanatic and Gritty. I feel like that's a pretty. Who was your 1 seed in this?
The top 2 seeds were Gritty and Phillie Phanatic.
Blue was your 1 seed on this bracket.
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah, got knocked out
early
in the second round. It was a real rough going for the NFL. I mean, they had Sir Purr make a miraculous run.
Mr. and Mrs. Matt also got knocked out. I actually know them. That's surprising.
Yeah, 2 against 1. They still got taken out.
Yeah, Phillie Phanatic and Gritty feels like an appropriate final.
Feels like where we're headed. I mean, I think Stuff could sneakily compete with Gritty, but dude, I don't know, man. Those Philly fans are just rabid. They love these guys.
I sort of feel like, well, this doesn't matter now, but I feel like you should maybe I don't know. It's hard. Like cross sports is sort of tough. So like, because I know that Gorilla, the Suns Gorilla, I think of him more highly.
Okay.
But like I understand that there's no way he could beat Gritty.
He didn't even.
Do you know what I mean?
Didn't even face Gritty.
No, he didn't. But like, what
are you getting at
against?
Here?
Like it maybe.
Are you saying that this, as a concept, may not be the most serious task? Is that what you're getting at?
I think maybe a few earlier on within sport head-to-heads.
But why?
Because it's easier to compare. Like I'd like to see the Gorilla versus.
Okay, all right.
Like
I have an
Benny.
idea.
Yeah. What?
I have an idea. We'll expand this. This will become my entire life, and I will build out an entire regular season, and we'll have conference play, Okay,
that's what I'm asking for.
And then we'll get to see all of the mascots from. We'll have to play or go against the mascots from their own sports, and we'll do a regular season, and then that's how the seedings will be done. And then because I will tell you, I did think about dividing it into 4 brackets of 16 with like by sport, but that just felt really lame.
Yeah, because the final is good too, because like I do think like baseball, it's a little bit more. I don't know. Baseball the most, then maybe basketball, and then football. And these guys, the mascots are not as part of it.
Football, yeah, and we talked about this. It's more of a cheerleader thing.
Yeah, but I like Gritty Phillie Phanatic is really good. I don't know which way I'm gonna go.
Well, that's not who it is yet. We still got to get through. You're already presuming a lot.
Yeah, because the next, like I would pick Gritty and I would pick Phillie Phanatic.
So I did this.
Why do the Mariners have a moose? Shouldn't they have like a fish?
You'll have to take that up with Mr. and Mrs. Mariner. I don't know. I do know when Mariner Moose was first brought out in Seattle, the fans hated it.
Yeah.
And actually, there was kind of a mascot boom in that era in like the 70s because San Diego, the Padres had the San Diego chicken, and everyone was like, oh, we got to get our own chicken. And so Mariner Moose kind of was their reaction to that. And evidently the fans were like, would chant when the moose came out, kill the moose, because they like hated the moose so much. And now look at him. Final Four. Fun-filled 4.
What a story of redemption.
What a story of redemption.
Wow, you changed it. Maybe I'm going to vote for him over Gritty.
And
now.
with Gritty, it was kind of the same with Gritty. With Gritty, it was like, oh my God, look at this ridiculous creature. It's terrifying. And now, look at him. Look at him. He's definitely looking at you.
Phillie Phanatic is fun, though, because they do that race, and everybody knows about that. Doesn't he run around the bases, or they run around the outfield?
Do they do that with Phillie Phanatic? They do that with a lot of stuff.
That?
So they have the presidents at Nationals games. It's the 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore do a race around the warning track, and then in Milwaukee they have the sausage race. So it's 4 different types of sausage doing a race around the track. And I feel like that was the first one, but I could be wrong. Phillie Phanatic rides like an ATV around the field. I know he does that.
But is there something else in Philly where there's like there's a guy and he races people?
They might. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. They have a couple different mascots. So they have like a big turtle and like a couple other ones. They all scared the crap out of Elliot when we went to a Phillies game. He did not enjoy that at all. It was like a year ago. So wow. he was pretty young, but I wonder if he would do better now. But that is Mascot Madness. That is the fun-filled 4. Go vote April 1st, 12:15 a.m. or sorry, p.m. Not in the middle of the night, middle of the day. And then that'll go until I think Thursday, and then we'll have our final, which will run until Monday night, I believe. I don't know. I don't know the schedule. Don't ask me. Look it up on the website. Mascotmadness.fun. Okay. Now, Are you ready do you see this? Do you see the bracket?
Yeah.
All right. Here's how this will work.
Wow.
We'll go through and you can make your picks. And then underneath, I have the actual winners underneath all of these. So, what do you want to do? Do you want, I think we should probably have you quickly do the whole thing.
Yep.
Because if you know. And then review.
Or otherwise were you saying go one by one?
No, we probably shouldn't go one by one because then you'll know what's
self-update.
It'll mess up the next round.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless you want me to get a refresh every round.
No, I don't.
No, darn it.
Duke Siena.
Okay, well, this was one of the things that I already knew because I really wanted Siena to win this game.
Why'd you really want Siena to win?
Because they were near me. And because they got...
Where is Siena?
Jerry. Siena's in Loudonville, New York.
Which is near orient the people that aren't familiar with upstate
Albany, New York. Upstate New York. Albany, New York. It's a suburb.
Who is their coach this year? Not
Jerry
quizzing you.
McNamara.
I know, it's Jerry McNamara. So he'll be back next year, right?
No, he's back in Syracuse.
No,
unfortunately.
Oh man, Syracuse hired him. That's fantastic.
Siena has a strong basketball history. They were here. They were the first team in the area here to actually make it to the NCAA tournament. I remember
hold on, was that 2001?
No, they were there before that. They had been there in like the 90s because I remember being in like junior high school and they had gotten into the tournament. And I remember playing basketball with guys who were on that team.
Oh.
Because I would go and play at Siena. When I was in high school, I would go and play at Siena. And some of the guys would come back, even though they had graduated, they'd come back and play. So I'd play with them. And one summer, I played basketball 3-on-3 full court with the women's team. They're really good. They were doing it as conditioning.
Were you the one person not on the women's team?
I was not on the women's team.
It was just you?
Yeah.
And
me and one of my friends sometimes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Their coach was playing with us too.
Oh. Did they know you were going to be there?
We would just play with them. They were. Well, I would be there often.
This wasn't like their practice. You weren't just like crashing their practice.
This is like this. No, imagine.
That's what I was imagining.
Off season. It's like off season for them.
Okay.
But they're like training. They're getting their cardio in. Siena is in the MAC.
The MAAC.
Is it still called the MAC?
Or is it? All this stuff is Googleable.
Yeah, they're in the MAC. Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference.
Yes, it's the MAAC, not the MAC, the Mid America Conference.
Oh, okay, but we call it the MAC.
Sure. But there are two MACs, though.
Iona, Merrimack, Quinnipiac, Marist, Canisius, Niagara, Ryder, Sacred Heart, Mount St. Mary's. These are the colleges.
What a power conference.
Hey, man, don't knock it.
I'm not. I just called it a power conference. Wait, is Farley Dickinson in there?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I tried. So who? None of this is an answer to the question of Duke Siena.
University of Albany, 25. Yeah.
Who you're picking in this? I'm
picking
in this matchup. You're picking Duke.
If it wasn't against Duke, I would have picked anybody else. But so this is one I heard that this game was very tight. They had them.
Sure, yeah, they did.
They apparently
it was close.
Didn't play
late in the second half.
He didn't play the bench at all. They played the stars the whole game.
And I think there was like 2 minutes left when the first sub came in, and it was because
one guy.
It was because of a player fouled out. I think.
Shoot.
We're gonna have to do the rest of these much quicker than that.
You don't want to get into a whole
Ohio State TCU.
I'm gonna pick Ohio State.
Ohio State. All right, St. John's, Northern Iowa.
Ooh, Northern Iowa. They're an upset team. I'm gonna pick St. John's.
Okay. Kansas, Cal Baptist.
Kansas. Baptist or Baptiste?
Cal Baptiste, brother of John Baptiste. Louisville or South Florida?
I'm gonna go Louisville.
Louisville. This is I'm probably just gonna like very quickly fast forward through all this because this has got to be the least interesting podcasting. And maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
I'm riveted. Michigan State.
Picking Michigan State. Tom Izzo and Michigan State. I have no idea if this is going to be good or not. Maybe I should stop talking about it and sounding so unconfident.
Maybe
UCLA, UCF.
I'm going to pick UCF here.
You're going to pick UCF. Okay.
UCLA, I feel like sometimes
Central
does
Florida.
a little bit of a choke job in the tournament.
UConn, Furman.
Yeah, UConn.
You can't do that. Florida, Lehigh.
Florida.
Is Lehigh up there?
Lehigh is somewhere, in the Northeast, yeah.
Clemson, Iowa.
Clemson.
Vanderbilt, McNeese. I think it's a B state.
Vandy.
Vanderbilt. Nebraska. Troy.
So I don't want to go with Troy. I'll take Nebraska.
Nebraska ball. This, if that happened, it would be the first win for Nebraska ever in the NCAA tournament. North Carolina, VCU.
There's got to be some upsets somewhere. I would take VCU.
VCU. Okay. All right. Illinois, Penn.
Illinois.
St. Mary's or Texas A&M.
Oh, 7-10 is tough. Okay, I'll say Texas A&M.
Texas A&M. Houston,
Idaho.
Idaho.
I think Houston is good. I think Houston's good. Houston.
They were in the national championship last year.
Okay.
10. Okay. Over this side. We'll do all the first round first. Arizona and Long Island.
Arizona sometimes stinks, but yeah, Arizona.
Oh, okay. All right. Villanova, Utah State.
Villanova. Who's the coach of Villanova?
It was Jay Wright. I don't know if he's still there.
He's not there, right?
I don't know.
Wisconsin
over High Point.
I don't know where High Point is.
North Carolina, I think. They used to send me stuff in the mail.
Wisconsin could lose. They're like one of these Virginia teams that plays slow. So,
like my senior year, High Point was sending me like mail spam like every single day. Really wanted my, 3.2 GPA to go patronize their school.
Wisconsin plays football like they play basketball, or basketball like they play football. They just run on the ball, like Ron Dane.
Okay, I didn't realize you followed college basketball so closely.
They just played the same way.
Arkansas, Hawaii,
Arkansas. That's a long way to travel.
You know who the coach of Arkansas is?
No, who is it?
John Calipari.
Actually,
yeah.
He's not wherever he was before.
Kentucky.
Nope,
he's at Arkansas.
Okay, well then he's going to do well. There's some cheating involved. I'm sure he's doing it.
No, everyone pays the players now. It's fine. It's
he's probably still trying to pay him under the table.
Yeah.
But guys, don't show anybody.
BYU, Texas.
Texas 11 seed.
Yeah, they actually were in the first 4 playing game, and they beat SM. No, did they beat SMU?
This is tough. I'll take BYU, but I feel like
BYU has
Go ahead.
Oh, they have AJ Debance, who will be a top 5 NBA pick, maybe number 1 overall, maybe number 2 overall.
Well, BYU greatest player in BYU's history is Jimmer Fredette, who is from around over here.
Look at that,
Glens Falls. It's from Glens Falls, New York.
This is a upstate
Zags.
New York geography lesson. You're taking the Zags over Kennesaw?
Taking the Zags, yeah. And I just imagined his little mustache.
Adam Morrison? Yeah. Miami.
I'm going to take
Missouri.
Miami. I'm going to take Miami. Yeah, still.
Florida.
Still coming off that football game. Purdue, I guess.
Purdue over
What is Queens, North Carolina?
No
I
idea.
don't have enough upsets. I don't feel good about that.
Michigan, Howard.
I'll take Michigan.
Georgia, St. Louis.
What? St. Louis what? St. Louis University?
Yeah.
Okay, Georgia.
That's all you needed to know. Texas Tech, Akron.
Red Raiders. I don't know.
Red Raiders.
I have no idea. Like some of these got to be upsets. I don't know.
Alabama, Hofstra.
Ooh, I want to pick. I guess Bama. Damn it, I'm not picking enough upsets. I'm really upset.
Alabama ban is how I spelled Alabama. Alabama. All right, Tennessee, Miami of Ohio.
Tennessee.
Did you know Miami of Ohio started they had a perfect regular season. They went 30-0 or 31-0, and then lost in their conference in the other MAC tournament. Virginia, Wright State.
Virginia is a slow team. Virginia.
Kentucky.
Man,
Santa Clara.
I'm not picking any up. I know I'm not picking enough upsets. I'm really upset about myself here.
The one upset that you are picking is yourself. Kentucky or Santa Clara?
Kentucky.
All right. Iowa State, Tennessee State.
Iowa State.
Iowa State. All right. That's the first round.
I want to knock Virginia out. Can I knock Virginia out?
Sure.
I don't know. I just feel like
I will never argue
give.
against knocking the Cavaliers out. That
I'm not a big Cavaliers
is always
fan.
approved. Anything you see here that you want to revisit?
There's so.
I'll give you 5 more seconds.
Okay,
and then we're gonna move on.
Let's give me Utah State over Villanova.
Utah State over Villanova. Okay. 9 Utah State. Okay. Anything else?
4.
3.
Hold on. Sorry. Hold on.
2.
1. Okay.
All right. Duke, Ohio State.
Oh, I don't get a reveal. I get it. I got
No.
it again. Duke.
Going with Duke.
Okay.
St. John's or Kansas?
Damn it. Kansas.
They have another Darren Peterson, who's the other
Lottery.
potential top pick.
Okay.
Number 6, Louisville gets number 3, Michigan State.
Izzo. Michigan State.
UCF, UConn. All right. Florida, Clemson.
Florida,
the defending national champs. Vanderbilt, Nebraska.
Vanderbilt.
VCU, Illinois.
Oh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna say. Oh, I really want to say VCU here.
Okay. Texas A&M, Houston.
Houston.
All right.
I might come back to the VCU, Illinois.
Arizona, Utah State.
Damn it. Stupid Arizona. Like, my whole life, they underperform in the tournament. And all the time, like, so many years, I feel like they're a top seed, and then they underperform.
That has happened quite a few times.
That happens every time, right?
Wait, some saltines while we do this, yeah.
Okay. Arizona.
I've finished chewing now. Jeez. What?
Arkansas.
What bad timing. Arkansas over Wisconsin.
Arkansas, yeah. I might come back to the Arizona deal.
BYU, Gonzaga.
Gonzaga.
Purdue, Miami.
I'm not even sure Miami beats Missouri.
Well, you picked them.
Freaking
so
Purdue.
You're taking
I'm gonna take Miami.
You're gonna take Miami. Okay. Miami moves on.
Do I get to know where these games are at all?
No. Michigan, Georgia.
Michigan?
That's like a football matchup. Texas Tech, Alabama.
Also
feels like a football matchup.
Yeah.
Tennessee, Wright State.
Tennessee.
I get the right number of S's and E's. I sure did. Kentucky.
Why is Iowa State second?
Kentucky or Iowa State?
What do I need to know about Iowa State that I don't know?
They were a 2 seed. I don't know.
Do they got any players that I need? What about Kentucky?
I can't think of any right now. I can't think of any on Kentucky either right now.
I guess I sort of want to go with the traditional powerhouse there.
Okay. You going with Kentucky?
Okay, Iowa State.
Okay. All right. We have our Sweet 16.
Let's look at all good.
Duke, Kansas. Michigan State, Tucson. Florida, Vanderbilt, VCU, Houston. Arizona, Arkansas, Gonzaga, Miami of Florida. And then Michigan, Alabama, Tennessee, Iowa State. Anything you want to adjust?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 of them that I'm not really good with, to be honest. Like this VCU Illinois thing, I don't know about that. Kentucky, Iowa State, I don't know about that. Miami, Purdue, I don't know about that.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
Yeah.
Damn
it. Give me a hint. What do I want to look at
I'm
here?
not giving you any hints.
What do I need to revisit?
Nothing. I'm not. I'd say we move on. I say we press on.
Illinois.
Can't give you hints. Can't give you.
Okay.
This isn't trivia.
What about Kentucky, Iowa State? Iowa State. I've seen them.
The Cyclones.
I've seen them do a little. Was that Iowa State? What was the one where the dude missed the layup with like?
Oh my God, that was like 15 years ago.
Yeah, I still remember it.
It was against like Texas Tech, I want to say.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, you got
fine.
You got 5.
Let's go.
Let's move on.
Go.
Duke, Kansas.
Duke
to the Elite 8. Michigan State, UConn. Florida, Vanderbilt.
Okay. This is where we're getting a little sticky.
SEC showdown.
Yeah. This is where we get sticky. Sometimes I look at the next round to see like what would happen. This is the tall dude on this team.
They do have a tall dude, a freakishly tall dude. Complimentary. I mean that with all due
7'9".
All due compliments. He is a very large person.
And does Vanderbilt has a good player, right?
I'm sure they do. They're a 5 seed. I'm sure they do have a good player. They're in the SEC. I think they went on a pretty decent run in the SEC tournament right before this. And you have 5 seconds to pick. 3, 2, 1.
Vanderbilt.
All right. VCU and Houston.
Houston is really good.
I see why you didn't actually do a bracket.
It takes me forever.
I mean, here we are. Tournament's almost over. and you can't make a decision on games.
I'm gonna go.
This is completely meaningless.
Houston.
You're not getting.
This is a lot. There's a lot on the line here. My reputation
could not be less on the line. Could not be less on the line. Arizona,
Arkansas. I am not
Arkansas
playing with Arizona more. I can't
Gonzaga.
believe
Miami.
Gonzaga. I could see Miami winning that, but I could see Purdue beating them anyways. Michigan.
Alabama. Michigan. Tennessee, Iowa State.
Let's go Tennessee.
Okay.
Am I doing okay?
I don't know. I honestly don't remember.
Okay. This is potentially what my social media like
Duke,
I'm not sure, but like if I was to take an educated guess, I feel like it was saying that UConn beat Duke.
Okay.
And it's interesting because actually the very first March Madness that I watched, like where I really paid attention to it or like really fell in love with college basketball, was the UConn Duke one, where UConn had Rip Hamilton, Duke had Elton Brand, and UConn pulled off an upset, and it was like a really big upset. That was Elton Brand. Who else was on that team? That they had
Is that Corey Maggette?
Battier? Did they have Battier? They could have.
Corey Maggette go to Duke? Is that right?
Yeah, he did. He went to Duke, I believe.
Was Boozer there yet? Because the Boozer twins are on his sons.
On Duke. Yeah.
Are on Duke.
I want to pick Duke, but this is what I feel like my social media was foreshadowing.
So you think you knew the results of this entire quadrant of the bracket?
No, listen, none of this. There is no way I was going to pick any of these other teams over these two anyways. Okay. So we're good.
Oh yeah.
This is the only deciding.
So you think UConn won?
Yeah. If you asked me before the tournament, I would have picked Duke. So I don't know where you want to go with it, but I think UConn won.
Whatever. Who do you want to go with? Who do you want to go with?
I think UConn.
What if I told you with 10 seconds left, Duke had the ball with a 2-point lead? What if I told you
I just have a feeling.
What if I told you that was the case?
Yeah.
No way they
it's
come
college
back.
basketball.
No way they lose in that situation, right?
I feel like your hat is not helping me want to pick Duke.
Get it in. They do for Boozer. Bobbled it. Back for Starr. Needs to get rid of it. Does for Caden. 7 seconds. Try to throw it ahead. Deflected. Stolen by Connecticut. 2 seconds. It's Mullins up top for the win. Oh, he hit it. With 0.3 of a second to go. Malachi Smith ran off the bench. That should be a technical. But with 0.3 of a second to go, Connecticut has the lead, 73-72.
Wait, did they give him a technical?
They did not. I played that specific clip for you on purpose. That was the Duke radio broadcast, and it's so instinctual for someone affiliated with Duke to immediately just look for the refs to bail them out that the radio play-by-play guy was wanted a technical for an expression of joy after hitting that ridiculous shot. And I think that's so funny. That is just his immediate response is, "Oh, there's going to be a technical, dude."
Just hold on to the ball there. Get
I don't know what
fouled,
Caden
right?
Boozer was doing there. I kind
What's
of feel
that,
bad.
Boozer? Was that Boozer who tried to throw it ahead?
Yeah, not the one that's. It's
the good one. The other one.
They're both good. They're both. I did want to say not the the better one. The more Seth Curry one. No, he's better. But,
oh man, that was exciting. I like the highlight addition to this.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I have not. That's not what I've seen.
So
I just saw it was just like a reference to them, and it reminded me of the throwback, like the game before.
They played another good one in 2003, I want to say. Maybe 2004. It was the year Emeka Okafor won and UConn won the national championship against Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
And Duke, it was the same situation. It was number 1 seed versus number 2 seed, Duke and UConn in the Elite Eight. And my memory of that one is I used to every year I'd get this big poster board and I'd like very painstakingly like write out the bracket on it, and I would keep track of it throughout the entire tournament. And my friend was over. Shout out Jeremy Bacca.
I thought you were going to say, shout out my friend.
Acquaintance of the show. I don't think he's actually listened. But anyway, he was at my house. We were watching the game. It was late at night. I fell asleep. It was apparently a crazy game that I totally missed. And I woke up the next morning, and he had written on my bracket, he'd put UConn in the Final Four, and he'd gone through and X'd out every Duke that was written on the board. And I was furious because, like, I had painstakingly wanted to keep this thing like neat and written well, and he had horrid handwriting, and so
that is funny.
I still remember that, and I thought this game was hilarious though. So anyway, yeah, UConn did win that game. All right, Vanderbilt, Houston.
Man, I sort of want to go to VCU over Houston.
You do?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, I just feel like, I don't know.
All right. So VCU or Vanderbilt?
I guess Vanderbilt.
Okay.
Didn't matter. No, but that's what I do because I'm like, you know.
All right. Gonzaga, Arkansas.
Arkansas.
All right.
Wait. Gonzaga has the kid that you like? Okay. I may come back to that. Let's go to the next one.
Are you thinking of Drew Timme, the guy with the mustache?
I thought you just said Gonzaga has a lottery pick. No?
No, it's not, BYU.
Oh, okay.
Michigan, Tennessee.
Michigan?
All right. So your Final Four, UConn, Arkansas, Vanderbilt, Michigan.
I'm okay with that. I'm
Okay.
actually okay. Well, yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right.
Because I don't know that BYU, I think BYU could beat Gonzaga, and I'm not totally sure about it.
Okay.
So,
All right. Let's go through here. Duke, Siena,
okay.
You knew the answer to that one. You
Yeah.
got it right. Good job. I'll make it green for you. I'm probably not going to do that for all of them. Ohio State, TCU. Oh, no.
Oh,
TCU won. All right. That's okay.
Red.
Where's red? All right. St. John's, Northern Iowa. The Johnnies. You got that one right. Look at you go. On to Kansas, Cal Baptist. You got that one right. Louisville, South Florida. Oh, you were correct.
Hey, man, I'm pretty good.
You're doing so well.
That's pretty
Michigan
good.
State, North
Can
Dakota
I join a
State.
bracket?
You got it again. You got another one.
Dude.
UCF, UCLA. You only had them going. You only had them winning one. That's okay. It's okay. UConn, we know. We know. All right, Florida, Lehigh. Yeah.
Nice.
Of course. Clemson, Iowa. Oh, no.
Oh, no, Barmer. Did you know Did you know these? As I was
some of them.
I couldn't read your face on any of these.
That's good. I knew. Vanderbilt, McNeese, you got that one. Nebraska ball. Did they get their first ever tournament win? Yes, they did.
Oh.
Congratulations, Nebraska ball. VCU, North Carolina. Look at that. You got the 11-6
Who's the VCU
upset.
coach?
I don't know. You're thinking the guy you're thinking of is Shaka Smart, because I guess you're locked into like 15 years ago. But he eventually left VCU and went to Texas. And
my golden era of college basketball.
Yeah. Illinois.
It doesn't change. It's the same thing. It's like the teams that
it has changed
were good.
though, actually.
I know, but like I'm doing it based on my feelings 15 years ago. Looks like I'm doing pretty well.
Illinois, Penn.
Yeah.
Illinois.
Okay, sweet.
Nicely done. Texas A&M, St. Mary's. Oh my gosh, Texas A&M.
Dude, my bracket looks cool. Can I join a thing?
You absolutely cannot. Houston, Idaho. Yeah, that would have been wild if you got that one wrong. All right.
Oh, this
Let's
is
go
good.
up here.
Dude.
Arizona. Yeah, they won. No 16-1 upset there.
I'm just shocked at Arizona.
Utah State, Villanova. This was a late change for you, and you got it.
Dude.
Great year for the 9 seeds.
People are not going to believe that I didn't know anything.
Well, they
about
might
this.
because Wisconsin lost a High Point.
Oh, shit.
That was an upset.
Well, dude, stupid Wisconsin plays basketball like they play football.
You were trying to talk yourself in to Wisconsin. I don't even know if that's true anymore.
I don't even know where High Point is. It sounds like a place kids go in high school.
It's in North Carolina. Arkansas, they beat Hawaii. BYU, Texas. You missed that one. BYU was upset in the first round by Texas. Gonzaga, Kennesaw.
I was thinking about Texas. Okay.
Gonzaga won. Miami of Florida against Missouri. They were able to beat Missouri.
Nice.
Purdue, did they take care of it? Yes, they did.
Nice.
Let's see. Michigan. They were not upset by Howard.
That'd be wild.
Georgia versus St. Louis. St. Louis won.
St. Louis.
What
was Marquette was the team.
With Dwayne Wade?
Dwayne Wade, yeah.
Fully 20 years ago.
Where did our guy Jimmy Butler go?
Did he go to Marquette?
Did he go to Marquette also?
That sounds right. Yes. Yes, he did. He's our guy. Anyway, Texas Tech, Akron. Texas Tech got the dub. Alabama Hofstra. Alabama got the win. People have definitely stopped listening, but I'm having fun.
No,
Tennessee.
I'm riveted.
Miami of Ohio. Tennessee won.
You
haven't lost any of your Sweet 16 yet. Wright State, Virginia. This was a big swing for you, and it was incorrect. Virginia.
I just saw Virginia play so slow. I shouldn't have gone. That was too much. I just felt like at this point we were ending it, and I was like, I don't have enough upsets.
Yeah, you would think. Kentucky, Santa Clara. This game was crazy. There were 3 threes like back to back to back to end regulation, and then Kentucky won in overtime. That was one of the better games of the tournament. Iowa State, Tennessee State, Iowa State.
I was wild for picking Wright State. That was crazy. I shouldn't have done that.
You got in your own head. You got in your head.
Yeah, because I was just like,
upsets.
I got too many. Oh boy, if I didn't get that would have been good.
You did pretty good. Yeah, 26 out of 32. It looks like.
Yeah, that's good. That's
25.
Honestly,
25 out of 32. Okay. All right. Next round.
Okay.
You picked Duke to win over Ohio State. They did. Of course, you already knew that because
but
I just showed you.
I would have picked. There's no way I would have picked Duke.
You picked Kansas over St. John's, but St. John's actually won that.
Really? Okay.
With Rick Pitino. Rick Pitino is the coach at St. John's. Louisville, Michigan State. You picked Michigan State. That was correct.
Nice.
UConn, we already know that they won. Florida versus Vanderbilt. Florida versus Clemson. That was
what?
Like the first really big upset was Iowa.
What do you mean, Iowa?
Iowa beat Florida.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Vanderbilt, Nebraska ball.
Oh, shoot. They won another game?
They won another game.
Okay, so I'm done now. This is where the bracket starts looking bad.
This is where things go sideways for you. VCU, Illinois. That was Illinois. So
darn it.
Some more red for you. All of your teams are gone from this bracket.
Man.
And then Houston did beat Texas A&M. So that was the last point you could get.
I should have picked Houston through this thing. Let's go ahead and finish this one. Wow, that got bad.
What actually ended up happening, we had Iowa and Nebraska. Iowa beat Nebraska, so the 9 seed made it to the Elite Eight. And then what was actually here was Illinois, Houston.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Illinois won.
And Illinois beat Houston.
And then Illinois beat Iowa to get to the Final Four. So Illinois
is in the
Final Four. Yep.
All right. Silly me.
Silly you.
I knew Illinois is good.
Silly you filling out a bracket when things are already done and still not getting it right. All right, Arizona, Utah State.
I should have come in here knowing everything and just gotten the bracket right.
That would have been funny. But like if you'd been able to do that and sell it, that would have been gold. That would have been top notch. All right. Yeah. You would have had to, I don't know, you could have strategically like missed a couple things, but still gotten like the whole Final Four right. Like that would have been the way to do it, I think.
Yeah.
Arkansas, Wisconsin. It was actually Arkansas High Point. Arkansas won that. Gonzaga, BYU. It was actually Texas, Gonzaga, and Texas won.
Oh.
So
wow.
Texas went to the Sweet 16. That means you got these two wrong. Miami, Purdue. Purdue won. So we'll take another one out there. You still got Arkansas, though. Michigan, Georgia. Michigan did win that. Very nice. Alabama, Texas Tech.
That bracket doesn't look good.
Alabama with the dub. Tennessee, Wright State. All right. Look at that. Tennessee beat Virginia. So you're just around early on Virginia's exit. And then Iowa State, Kentucky. Iowa State won. All right. Up here, we of course know Duke beat Kansas. And we know that UConn beat Michigan State. And we know that UConn beat Duke in crazy fashion. So UConn was a Final Four team. Up here, Arkansas, Arizona. You picked Arkansas. It was actually Arizona.
The 1 year Arizona does well in the stupid bracket.
Yeah.
Come on.
So that eliminates Arkansas from your Final Four. I also picked Arkansas to go to the Final Four.
You know?
I sure did.
How can you pick
I had
Arizona?
The same bias because I've been burned by Arizona.
How many times?
Bunch. I know.
Yeah.
So while you were saying that, I was like, oh man, he's making the same mistake I made. I guess that was 3 weeks ago that I made that mistake. But
Arizona,
whatever.
Like the
now,
players at Arizona that we've seen at Arizona, Stoudemire, right? Damon Stoudemire, did he play at Arizona? Oh yeah, going back, man.
Oh man, DeAndre Ayton, a little more recent, still not.
DeAndre Ayton is way too recent.
Way too recent. Yeah.
Richard Jefferson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Michigan, Alabama. You actually
also Channing Frye. Channing Frye,
of course. How could we forget Channing Frye? You actually did pretty well here. You got all 4 of the regional quarterfinals.
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah.
You picked Michigan to beat Alabama, and they did.
Okay.
So you got Michigan into that Elite Eight, and you picked Tennessee over Iowa State.
Oh,
and that was right.
Wow.
Tennessee beat Iowa State.
Okay.
Iowa State's best player, I can't remember his name, sorry. He got hurt in this first game, and it was actually surprising that they were able to get past Kentucky after that.
Wow.
And then the last game that you picked Michigan over Tennessee, and that is indeed what happened. So
I got 2 of the final 4.
At the end of the day, you got 2 of the final 4.
Man, the Illinois one I should have gotten because I know Illinois is better than that.
You know, you got 2 of the final 4, which is, I think, one more than I did. Although you would have picked Duke, you said.
I would have maybe picked Duke. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Pre-tournament, I would have maybe.
Yeah, and then post-tournament, when you saw the result after the game.
Okay, I didn't see I saw a headline that not like I just saw like
you saw
like
news
one of the,
about
and
the result.
Well, I didn't like click on anything, but I saw like an Instagram reel that was like. It was like something. It was like it said like something about Barkley talking about UConn or something, or talking about. I don't know who he was, but it was referencing the game, so I knew like something was up.
Did you know Bill Murray his son is an assistant coach at UConn?
I did not know that.
So Bill Murray's been at like all the games and stuff. Do you know who Bill Murray is?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the good thing that I've seen him in?
Space Jam.
Is there like a Groundhog's Day? What's the thing?
It's Caddyshack.
Caddyshack?
Yeah. Oh, and Groundhog Day. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a thing? Yeah. I've not seen it, but I've heard of that movie. People like him. People think he's funny. No, why would I watch that?
Why would you watch? It's very good. It's a very good movie.
I mean, I don't know. It feels like up there with what was the one that Thompson had us watch?
Are those the only movies that you've seen, the ones that we had to watch in class, that you fell asleep during, famously?
Yeah, I fell asleep during one of them, famously. Yeah, I got asked to leave the class. Right. Were you in there? You weren't in that.
I was not in that, but... We
became buddies after that.
I
talked about this story.
You talked about this, yeah. So that is...
the Illinois one I should have gotten, though. I feel like I would have...
You could argue you should have gotten all of them, because... They've all already happened.
Okay, but now, do you want me to go ahead and do the rest?
Sure.
Do I have to use? I'm not picking Arizona, Michigan. So I'm going to pick
picking Michigan to go to the national championship.
I'm not picking Arizona. First of all, I had them knocked out. Second of all, it would be the case that I would now pick them and they would lose. I'm not trusting Arizona.
So that's just UConn or Illinois.
Yeah, UConn or Illinois, and I guess I got to go Illinois because I had Vanderbilt, right?
You had Vanderbilt, yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I got to go UConn.
I guess you gotta, yeah.
Yeah.
And so then UConn, Michigan.
UConn, Michigan.
That'd be a good game.
Is the UConn? Who's the UConn coach? Head coach?
Dan Hurley. Dan Hurley.
He's still there.
Yeah, he's a psycho. I love him.
Yeah.
Absolute psychopath.
Really? I thought you like your guys to not care about winning.
No,
I got you in a conundrum here. You want him to be like Joker.
If you're like a psychopath during the game, that's one thing. If you're a psychopath at home with your family because you play a game for a living, that's the thing I don't like. So, speaking of that, did you see Caitlin Clark said something about Jokic, where like she was like complimenting, saying he was like one of her favorite players to watch or something, and Jokic was asked about it in a press conference, and his answer was, she has the same agent as me, that's why she said that. Which is a very Jokic thing to say. It's funny. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. I just had Elliot bust in. We're at the Elliot busts into the show portion.
Is he voting?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Well, voting hasn't opened yet, so
you got the dog hat on.
Yeah, he just wanted to give a hug, and now he's gone, just as mysteriously as he arrived.
That was cute.
He is gone. Well, good job.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you didn't pick a winner.
Should I pick this? I don't know, man. I don't know. UConn. I don't know.
All right, so you picked UConn.
I don't know.
Very cool. Very cool. I hope that was the most enjoyable content anyone's ever heard on the NCAA tournament. It was a fun little recap. And now, for your birthday, you must sing the One Shining Moment song.
Oh my God, what a bad theme song.
What a thing.
It's like a 90s
I can't believe we're still
sitcom.
doing it.
What are we doing?
I cannot believe we're still doing it. It is.
This is what happens when old people run the network.
Yeah. But at this point, it's like, I don't know.
I went to the doctor's office the other day. They were playing Golden Girls. I was like, okay.
Yeah, but that's like a television show that's like good. It's not a song that's bad.
They're going to play this at the doctor's office.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, one shining moment. The best thing that they've shown at my local doctor's office.
Yeah, let's talk about the programming at your local doctor's office.
It's not good.
What's the best thing they've shown?
Every time I go there, I feel better about my work. I'm like, okay. My doc can definitely be on at this doctor's office.
Yeah. All right. Well, where can people find you besides your local doctor's office?
Sports.
And
find me here, and maybe I'll do a pod at some point.
All right. That sounds good. Yeah, maybe crashing the women's basketball practices at Siena.
What a time.
What a time.
In high school. That's what I would do for fun. We'd go play basketball at Siena and would run with the women's team. When I went to SUNY Albany for undergraduate, and I would also in the summer, guys from the men's team would play hoops.
Yeah.
This was when I was actually playing basketball, and now I retired from basketball because
you're almost Golden Girls age. Yeah.
Yeah, these ankles don't do well with basketball. So yeah,
they don't do well with walking up the mountain either. It's how you broke your.
That's right. Hiking.
That's how you end up in the boot. Be sure to vote in Mascot Madness if voting is open. And thank you for predicting the Final Four that has already happened. Next week, maybe I'll have you like pick the winner of this year's Super Bowl.
I thought you were going to say thank you for being a friend. Isn't that a song?
Oh, that would have been good. I'm not that smooth. But yeah, that's the theme song of Golden Girls.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I really thought you were going for that.
All right, well.
Edited that.
The magic of editing. Thank you for being a friend. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
1 year, one
year older.
1 year closer to becoming a cow.
This is the youngest I'm ever going to be.
Come on. Didn't even hear me. All right. See ya.